Good morning everyone, the MMDA are here on 20th Avenue. Pretty much every single day you go along here, there are trucks here from San Miguel. I guess they don't have enough space inside their own property, so they're just issuing them tickets now, either for obstruction or illegal parking. And further along they're issuing a ticket to this bus for obstruction. And further along here, two more trucks getting tickets. I can see over here the sidewalk clearing team are looking at this, what would you call this, like an outpost here on the sidewalk. I don't know if they're going to be deconstructing it, let's see. And they're also looking at this tricycle here on the sidewalk. It's a red plate government vehicle, but that doesn't mean it can't be cleared away just like any other vehicle. In fact, it looks like it's junk, basically. It looks like it's falling apart. And since nobody came out to take a ticket and move the tricycle, it's been taken away by the towing guys now. The first thing they have to do is disconnect the electrics. So I think rather than tearing this apart, they'll just be taking it inside. Bong is telling them now, if you're from the barangay, you have to come and help. I'm not exactly sure where they're going to take it, but as long as it's not on the sidewalk or the public road, no problem. And you can see the clearing team are just taking away the wood and basically the junk that was left here, and the sidewalk is now open again. So anyone who's walking along here, pedestrian, they can go straight through. They don't have to go in the road, risk getting hit by a jeepney, by a truck, by a car. They just have to close that gate, obviously, but you get the idea. The enforcers tried to flag down a motorcycle rider with no helmet. He sped away. They chased after him, and this is where it's ended so far.
Apo, sir, Bong. Pasensya na po.
Hindi tayo dapat tumatakbo ng gano'n, ha?
Pasensya na po.
Hindi kaya nga eh. Lalo,
Doon na tayo, sir. Medyo na.
madidisgrasya ka niyan eh. Sa ginagawa mo, kaya ayaw namin ng gano'n eh.
Apo, sir, Bong.
Ha? Huwag natin gawin yun.
Apo, sir, Bong. Pasensya na po.
Nasaan yung motor mo?
Nandun po, sir,
Ano
Bong.
ka ba? Wala ka ba lisensya?
Wala po akong helmet, sir, Bong.
O kaya nga, wala kang helmet. May lisensya ka.
Naiwan ko rin po.
Saan?
Sa bahay lang po.
Saan yung bahay niyo?
Doon lang po, sir, Bong. Gusto labas na lang po tayo, sir.
Hindi, ganito. Huwag kayong tatakbo. Mali yun.
Pasensya na, sir.
Mali yun. Simple lang yan. Alam mo, pag wala kang lisensya, towable yung pero may lisensya ka na, iwan mo lang.
Meron pa ako.
O yun. Itotoo lang yun. Magkano lang yun kaysa makadisgrasya ka, di ba? Or ikaw madisgrasya, di mas malalo ka yun. Lalo na kung nagtatrabaho ka, mapeperwisyo ka.
Huwag tatrabaho po.
Kaya nga simpleng bagay lang yun. Huminto muna, tignan natin kung ano yung pagkakamali. Kung may pagkakamali, panagutan natin yun. Kung walang lisensya, ito, magkano lang yung towing, di ba? Kaysa naman mawala ka ng trabaho, ilang libo mawawala sa'yo. Di ba? So, mag-isip tayo sa mga ginagawa natin, yung mga consequences ng action natin. Dahil nga, pag ikaw nagpahabol ka, hinabol ka namin, tapos pagpalag mo hindi ka madisgrasya, makakadisgrasya ka on the process. Di babayaran mo yun. Mas malaki pa babayaran mo kaysa doon sa penalty na dapat na pananagutan mo lang. Simple lang yun. Pwede ka sumama sa tow truck, kunin mo na agad, 1,000, tapos na problema mo.
In my previous videos, people have looked at how many enforcers there are, and then they've said, oh, that's too many just to catch one person. The point is, if somebody runs, you have to catch them, because if everyone thinks, oh, I can just run away from you, then you're going to lose power, you're going to lose your authority, and no one's going to take you seriously. So that's why if someone runs, they use everything at their disposal to catch them. They said they're going to ticket him for no helmet, failure to carry driver's license, and apprehended after a long chase. So you can see the towing crew are taking away the bike now. The back blinker or indicator light got broken, apparently when he was going down the narrow alley. Right now the enforcers are speaking to the drivers of these two taxis. They're obstructing the sidewalk here, so they just want to issue them a ticket and then ask them to move the vehicles either inside or just somewhere else. So the team have continued their operation. I walked all the way along the sidewalk. I was like, this is nice. And then when you get here, there's like trash, there's wood, and then there's a wall. So what's your option? Your only option is to go in the road and hope you don't get hit by a car. Someone's come out and they're just advising them now that this wall is going to be taken down because it's an obstruction of the sidewalk. What they're trying to do is put a brake down there and then remove all of this. As you can see, there's a water supply coming in there, so they need to avoid breaking that. Just saw a Ferrari speed away. What happened? Here goes a rider now. It looks like they managed to catch up.
Sir, Bong nagriha po sa MMDA. So, hindi po natin kailangan tumakbo. Simpleng apprehension lang po yun, illegal parking.
kasi papagawa lang sa vulcanized.
Kahit na po.
Illegal parking way, wala pa akong 5 minutes. Hindi ako nabuno. Sir, mali po yung appreciation niyo ng 5 minutes. Hindi na po. Kasi aking, ito yung aking lisensya. O, bigyan niyo sa akin ticket kung ano yung ticket ko. Kasi, ito lang po yan.
So they just issued a ticket now. They added reckless driving. Right now they're asking for the license of this vehicle from the driver. It's parked here. They just got in and started the car, but they will ask for the license and issue a ticket.
Naka-obstruct po kayo ng ibang sasakyan.
Tinanong ko naman siya kung saan ako pwede, kuya. Eto, papasok ko na lang, kakababa ko
Pera
lang.
po ng license. Kailangan po kasi makikita po para hindi na po tayo mag-obstruct. Thank you, ma'am.
Right now they're looking at this jeepney and this SUV over here. They'll issue tickets either for illegal parking or obstruction. If nobody comes out to take a ticket and move the vehicles, they'll be towed away. Both vehicles have provided their licenses, so they'll just issue tickets and then send them on their way. They're advising this tricycle driver now that he's not meant to park here on the corner. The enforcer is advising him to stop because he wants to check his license, check his paperwork, and then issue a ticket either for illegal parking or obstruction. Everything's in order, so they're just issuing a ticket and then sending him on his way. And further down the road, they're looking at this one. There's no driver so far. They were doing the horn a minute ago, trying to get the attention of the driver. If they come out in time, it's just a ticket, move the vehicle. If they don't come out in time, it'll be towed away to clear it from the road. And you can see the towing crew are taking away that tricycle now to put on their truck. You don't need a sidewalk clearing team if there's no sidewalk left. I have no idea where the sidewalks have gone. And over here they're loading a motorcycle onto their tow truck, unattended, no driver. This man's loading his chickens into the cage so he can take them inside. This is the kind of noise they make to try and get the attention of the drivers. This vehicle plus all those vehicles down there plus vehicles behind me. No parking zone, so if the drivers come out in time, it's just a ticket, move a vehicle, no problem. If they don't come out in time, they'll get towed away. The driver for this one has arrived already, so they'll just issue him a ticket and let him on his way. Sometimes people think if they have their hazard lights on, it will exempt them from obstruction or illegal parking, but it doesn't make a difference. Right now, they're looking at this vehicle parked on the sidewalk. If the driver comes out in time, just a ticket, otherwise it'll be towed. The driver's come out already, so they'll just issue him a ticket. So it turns out this vehicle will be towed after all. The driver that came out only has a student permit. That just gives you permission to learn under the guidance of a professional. It doesn't allow you to drive by yourself. Since no one with a full driver's license is able to come out, take the ticket and move the vehicle, they'll tow it away so that they can clear the obstruction from the sidewalk. And there you go, hooked up, ready to be taken away. Right now they're looking at these tricycles parked here. You can see this is actually a sidewalk, and then boom, tricycle terminal, apparently a terminal. Someone's written it on the floor. They'll have to verify the documents for that. They're asking now to see the terminal permit. They're being told that it was washed away by the rain. Look at this, perfect example. A lady and her small baby having to walk in the road because the sidewalk's obstructed by these tricycles. Anyway, you can see they're already starting to collect licenses. Just get a ticket, otherwise tow away. This blue car was seen by the enforcer obstructing the sidewalk. He drove forward and then he said, okay, look, I moved it, but they're saying we still have to ticket you because when we went here, it was parked obstructing the sidewalk. And in fact, even now, if you look at the sidewalk, you can see it's still partially obstructed. So they're well within their rights to ask for the license to issue a ticket.
You're all same, sir. You're all same. You're all same. Even though na hindi ako may-ari nitong sasakyan, kahit sa kapatid ko.
Ayun na nga, bibigyan ka nga namin ng pagkakataon na i-move. Okay, kaya mo, di ba?
Oo.
Kaya i-move. Okay, pero kailangan namin may matikita. Kung ikaw mag-move, kailangan namin yung lisensya mo para yung nagtitikitan. Pero kung ayaw mo patikitan yung lisensya mo, wala yung kapatid mo dito, maitotow namin to more than 5 minutes.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so,
Yung lisensya ko na lang ibibigay ko.
Oo, lisensya, ibigay namin sa yung ticket.
Tapos may fine pa na 200 daw. May fine pa ba?
Oh, yun po yung penalty ng ticket. Yun po yung penalty ng ticket. So ngayon, pagkatapos namin may ibigay sa inyo, kailangan nyo pong i-move papasok para hindi mo nakapisa.
The driver's already handed over his license, so they're just writing out the ticket now and advising him to move the vehicle forward because it's still partially obstructing the sidewalk.